From the Samsung Production Studios in the heart of Hazleton, Pennsylvania, it's your News 13.
Brought to you by SSP TV and the Standard Speaker.
If you still have cards and gifts to mail out, you better act fast. Postal workers are pushing through the madness and getting mail out as fast as possible. Tonight, News 13 stops by the local post office to see just how much time is left to get everything out in time. Good evening and thanks so much for joining us, everyone. I'm Kristen Bazinski. Well, if you're one of those people who waits till the last minute to order or send packages in the mail, you're not alone. In fact, Monday was the busiest mailing day of the holiday season. Our Jasmine Brooks paid a visit to the local post office to see if things were any calmer today.
Long lines, heavy packages, and a lot of patience are the perfect ingredients for the holiday season at the post office. Packages coming in by the truckload have workers hustling to get them sorted and delivered before day's end. As of Tuesday afternoon, the post office sorted over 2,000 packages. But the busiest mailing day of the holidays was Monday. The Hazleton Post Office handled 3,300 packages. News 13 stopped by Tuesday afternoon and met up with one worker who knew just how to prepare for her hectic shift.
Well, you get a good night's sleep and you just try to stay ahead of the game, and everything that comes in, you just start sorting it. So always keep the floor clean.
And keeping a clean floor can't be easy considering the amount of drop shipments from UPS and FedEx.
And they leave it here, and then we scan it all that it was delivered or that it arrived here, and we sort it to all the carriers. And when they come back today, they're going to go out again and deliver more parcels because everybody's waiting for their Christmas presents.
Presents that only have a few more days to find their way to homes before Christmas. And with some getting nervous they won't make the deadline, the post office receives a number of callers wanting to track their packages. The tracking number is required to find out where your package may be and how long until it reaches you. Francine knows firsthand of the hard work it takes behind the scenes, so is she a last-minute shopper?
No, because I know what we go through with the parcels, so I try to get all mine done ahead of time.
If you still have an order to place and need it by Christmas, express mail is the only way to guarantee that special gift arrives on time. And yes, postal workers will be working Christmas Day. Jasmine Brooks, News 13.
There will be more cars traveling over the river and through the woods this holiday season. AAA said that there will be 91.9 million people traveling at least 50 miles for the holidays, up 1% from a year ago and the second highest volume in the past 10 years. The recession hasn't had as much of an impact on travel during the holiday period, which AAA defines this year as December 23rd through January 2nd. It's gone up every year since 2008. Most of those people will be traveling for the holidays by car, which is about 10% fewer that will be traveling by air, as high ticket prices are taking their toll. There will be about 4% increase in train and bus travel this holiday season. Now, tomorrow on News 13, we will check out the gas price outlook for the upcoming holiday weekend. Santa could have a special treat in his bag for millions of people in the Northeast just in time for Christmas. For those of you dreaming of a white Christmas, your dream just might come true. Forecasters say a snowstorm could affect part of the Mid-Atlantic and New England during the Christmas weekend. While many will only see rain, the greatest potential for a wintry mix and snow includes the Interstate 80 and 81 corridors. While such a storm would be a delight for the young and young at heart, Christmas time snow lovers, it could pose significant travel problems around the holiday. The storm's expected to form late this week and will head northeastward during Christmas Eve. A key ingredient for the Christmas snowstorm will be the arrival of fresh, cold air late in the week. The timing of the storm appears to be 12 to 24 hours slower than previously thought, with the bulk of the supposed snowstorm hitting Christmas Day in the Mid-Atlantic and onto Christmas night in New England. There were flurries flying throughout the day here in Greater Hazleton. The snow, however, was not sticking to the grass or roadways in most areas, but that could all change again by the weekend. Today we'll see cloudy skies. You could see some Flurries flying there in the background with our forecast tonight. Low down to 31 this evening. Tomorrow we'll see rain. We're going to climb up to 46 for our high on your Wednesday. Tonight's forecast live at 5 has been brought to you by System 1 at 123 West Broad Street in Hazleton. Come on out to System 1's job fair Monday, December 26th at the Laurel Mall from 10 to 7 p.m. That's System 1. If you're looking for a new job or maybe a career change, System 1 is where to turn. Well, the weather outside may be frightful, but the voices of the second graders at Arthur Street Elementary are so very delightful. Today, the second grade kids perform some holiday songs for their moms, dads, and loved ones. This wonderful program was put together by music teacher Mrs. Marian Kvaskitz in the school's auditorium. All of these kids were excited to sing for their loved ones. We offered you all a sneak peek at today's show a few weeks ago in our News 13 District Newsmakers segment. This was a great way to get everyone in the holiday spirit, and I'd just like to say to the kids that they did a great job singing and performing today, and a personal hello to my little nephew, Jaden Klein. Good job, little man. All right, stay with us tonight on News 13 Live at 5. We'll catch up with Hazleton Area School District Superintendent Francis Antonelli in this week's Super segment, and a new study was just released concerning teens and drug use. Why researchers are pleased with some parts of the study, but call other results scary. But first, do fire officials know what sparked this fire in the city Sunday night? An update on the Elm Street blaze is next.
Stay tuned for great local programming all night long right here on SSP TV. At 7 o'clock, it's the Sam Losan Show. Join Sam as he talks with Sister Sponsa. 7:30 is Inside Scoop. Political analyst Rick Morelli, Mike DeCosmo, and Dr. Dave Stosar talk politics on a local and a national level. 8 o'clock is Feeling Good. Join hosts Dr. Joe Bafil and Debbie Losan as they discuss chiropractic care and total body wellness. 8:30 is Law Talk. Attorney Conrad Falbello, a fourth-generation lawyer, offers legal advice on a variety of situations. 9 o'clock is another episode of the Sam Losan Show where Sam talks with Gemini. And at 9:30 is the Dr. Mead Show. Join Dr. Mead as he shows you how to live a healthy lifestyle. Don't forget about our broadcasts for our news at 6, 10, and 11:30. And thank you for making News 13 your #1 local news station.
Take a look at who's winning with the Pennsylvania Lottery. $960 million were generated for programs just last year. Because every time you play, an older Pennsylvanian wins. Millions won, millions win. The Pennsylvania Lottery benefits older Pennsylvanians every day.
When considering home health care, choose the leader, All Care Home Care. Serving the area for almost a quarter of a century, All Care Home Care's compassionate RNs and LPNs provide medical, physical, and speech therapy, combined with dietary and medical social worker services. Locally owned and operated, All Care Home Care is there for you and your loved ones. All Care Home Care, South Poplar Street in Hazleton.
Did you know that at some time in your life you will suffer an injury to your spine? Maybe not a paralyzing injury, but one that can cause chronic pain or loss of function. Auto accidents, work injury, fall injury, all of them can injure your spine seriously enough to require tests, treatment, or even surgery. If your spine injury was caused by the neglect of another, we can help.
Falvello Law, Injury Lawyers. It's what we do every day.
For 3 generations, the Cutt family have kept alive the traditional values and quality that you've grown accustomed to. Nestled on 200 acres in the beautiful Lewistown Valley, Cox is proud to offer over 60 products in both fresh and frozen. Some of our products include all natural and organic whole turkeys, smoked turkey breasts, drums and wings, turkey barbecue, turkey meatballs, and much, much more. Our newest offering, Little Gobbler Turkey Bites, are all natural and go from the oven to the dinner table in about 10 minutes. The retail store is open Tuesday through Saturday, 9 to 4. And we're at the Hometown Farmers Market every Wednesday.
J-Bell, a trusted name in jewelry since 1916. J-Bell's Add-a-Section bracelet is a gift that grows more precious with time. Select a stylish starter or partial bracelet for your special occasion. For each birthday, anniversary, and holiday thereafter, add another section. The look, feel, and quality are incomparable, meaning your J-Bell bracelet will truly last for generations.
Show her you love her time and again. Stop by Howard's Jewelers in the Laurel Mall in West Hazleton to see our complete selection of J-Bell Add-A-Section bracelets.
Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays
To all our faithful viewers, and have a very healthy New Year.
Still no word tonight about what caused a fire in the city of Hazleton Sunday evening. One woman was rescued from the burning home. This is what firefighters were met with around 10:30 Sunday night. Fierce flames shooting from the windows of the Elm Street residence. According to Hazleton City Fire Chief Donald Leschko, the fire marshal is still investigating the blaze and has not released the cause. The woman who lives in the home was inside when the fire started, and 2 workers from the nearby Tech Transport went in and brought her to safety. However, she did refuse to leave at first. The home that caught fire was left with some serious damage, but we're told the place will be rebuilt. The blaze is believed to have gotten its start in a second-floor bedroom. As for the residents of the other side of the double-block home, they were allowed to return to their home shortly after the fire with no major damage to fix. Troopers are investigating the theft of a rifle that happened sometime between Wednesday and Friday of last week. The gun was swiped during a burglary. Police said the owner, Dennis Kephart of 120 Red Maple Lane in Foster Township, told them the thief or thieves entered his home and took the .22 caliber weapon as well as a 32-inch Magnavox television. Police ask if you have any information on this incident to contact them confidentially. That number to the state police, 459-3890. Well, a recent study shows that teenage drinking and cigarette smoking is at a historic low, but marijuana use and prescription drug abuse continue at high rates. And there's a new substance raising concerns. For the first time, the study looked at the use of synthetic marijuana. More than 11% admitted using it over the last year. Some call that statistic shocking. According to reports, synthetic marijuana is now ranked as the second most frequently used illegal drug amongst high school seniors. Up until a few months ago, synthetic marijuana was being sold legally as an alternative to marijuana in convenience stores across the country. But that's when the Drug Enforcement Administration banned the sale of the chemicals used to make it. Researchers say the drop in alcohol and cigarette use has occurred gradually for a number of years now. Tobacco and alcohol cause more disability and death in this country than any other drug. So experts are happy that efforts made by the public health community to educate teens and prevent drug abuse is having an impact. 14 years ago, about 75% of 12th graders admitted drinking alcohol. Teen smoking peaked in 1996 and 1997, but since then the levels have dropped significantly. However, marijuana use continues to rise at a steady pace. Researchers say the rise in use is tied to the perception that the drug is not harmful. A Carbon County woman charged with stealing from a local department store will stand trial for the crime. Diane Lutz of Lehighton was charged by troopers on October 26 after loss prevention saw her walking out of Boscov's in the Laurel Mall with 2 bags of merchandise that totaled about $500. Police said she was stopped on the mall parking lot, and a check of her status with the law showed that she was also wanted on a probation violation by Lehigh County authorities. She was later released from the Luzerne County Prison on bail after the probation warrant was withdrawn. And another woman from the area will go on trial for allegedly entering a Hazel Township home and causing a disturbance earlier this month. Troopers in West Hazleton tell us 30-year-old Maria Ann Fagley was charged with felony criminal trespass and criminal mischief after she entered the apartment of Eileen Crowley uninvited and got into an argument with Crowley's son, who had to force her to leave. Her next court appearance will be at the county courthouse for a formal arraignment and scheduling of her trial date. Well, Pennsylvania residents are asked to display a blue light in their home or office windows during the holiday season to remember fallen law enforcement officers and their survivors. Project Blue Light was developed by COPS, or Concerns of Police Survivors, a nonprofit organization based in Missouri that represents more than 15,000 families of officers killed in the line of duty. The color blue is symbolic of peace. For additional information about COPS or Project Blue Light, you can check out nationalcops.org. Well, a rice product is being recalled by Giant because it may contain milk, which wasn't declared as an allergen on the product's packaging. The product is Uncle Ben's whole grain white rice garden vegetable, 4.7 ounces with a UPC 54800407778, best before date of 8/12, and the code date's also on your screen right now. So far, Giant has not received any reports of illnesses associated with this product, and it's important to note that it's safe for those who are not allergic to milk. Customers who have this product should discard any unused portions or bring their purchase receipt to Giant for a full refund. For more information on the recall, customers can call Uncle Ben's Consumer Care Line or the Giant Customer Service Line. Giant's website also offers information. On your screen right now, your winning midday lottery numbers. Good luck if you played, everyone. Your daily number 575, Big 4 7010, Quinto 31401, and Treasure Hunt 11, 15, 18, 20, 22. Good luck.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for making News 13 your #1 local news station. Here's your lineup for Wednesday. Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's social news. A happy anniversary to Mr. and Mrs. Edwin McCauley. This wish comes with love from your family. And that's tonight's social news. News 13 extends our deepest sympathies to the family and friends of these recently departed. John Paulgood of Flanders. The funeral service will be held Wednesday at 11 a.m. from the Huntington Mills Church of Christ. And Joseph J. Gaultier of Shenandoah. Committal services will be held Thursday at 1 p.m. from the Saints Peter and Paul Cemetery. Tonight's obituaries have been brought to you by the Smilex Floral Shop on 15th Street in Hazleton. For delivery to all local funeral homes, call 570-454-0111. And by Mia's. Don't settle for the second best. Be sure to book your funeral luncheon at Mia's, the Hazleton area's #1 rated restaurant. As always, there's plenty of free parking behind the Markle building.
Here's a myth. Having an insurance agent costs you more money. The truth? An Allstate agent can save you a bundle by helping you get all the discounts you deserve. Discounts for safe driving, anti-lock brakes, owning a new car, paying electronically, having more than one policy, and more.
I'm Gary McNeilis. Let me show you all the discounts that are available to you. You'll probably save hundreds.
The Mountain View Cemetery, located along North Street in West Hazleton, has served as a final resting place for beloved members of area families since 1900. This non-denominational cemetery is available for all. The new section will use flat bronze grave markers to denote the name of the loved ones. Please contact the Mountain View Cemetery Association, 454-8101.
For this week's Super segment, I'm here with Mr. Basic, representing the Hazleton Area School District, and Mr. Dorm, representing Penn State. So let's talk to you first, Mr. Dorm. Tell me exactly why you're here today.
Penn State was lucky to get a grant through the federal government administered by the state through the College Access Challenge Grant. Penn State is going to start an initiative called Penn State Challenge, in which we will be looking to students from low-income, first-generation backgrounds with an emphasis on migrant students to help them get into college.
Okay, great. Let's talk about a little bit about the grant money.
Okay. The grant will cover the cost of a person coming into the school here. It will cover what we call a college advisor. That person will be a near peer, someone who recently graduated from college, who will work with the students, helping them to get into college, helping them with applications, financial aid, SAT prep. career exploration. The grant will also cover field trips to college tours, other activities, cultural activities for the students, tutoring. So it's a grant that will cover a lot of different things to help the students get ready to go to college.
Now, what students are we talking about?
Students from Hazleton School District. Any students that are here at the school, we will help them, assist them, of course, working with the guidance counselors, the principals at the school. It's here to assist and to have another hand here to help with students getting into college. We also are going to be working with Migrant Ed to identify that population and work with those students to help them get into college as well.
Do you have any success stories that you can share with me?
Yeah, I've been doing the program in the Penn State York campus with students from York over the last 9 years, and we've been averaging between 75 to 80% of our students getting into college. And again, we're working with students who are considered non-traditional, low-income, first-generation students whose parents haven't graduated from college. We've been successful over the years, so we'd like to take pieces of that model and impose this here on the new Penn State Challenge grant here in Hazleton.
Thank you so much. And let's turn over to you, Mr. Basic. Tell me how this Penn State Challenge is going to help your students here at Hazleton.
Well, anytime we can get more support to our students, especially at the high school level, we're certainly more than willing to cooperate with the group coming in to help us with that. As you know, there are 3,500 or so students here on our high school campus with a small number of guidance counselors. So sometimes they can't get to questions that kids have just because of the sheer numbers that they have to deal with and the different things they have to deal with in a day. So we're certainly looking at the help that programs such as this can offer to our students. We want our students to be able to get the information that they need in order to get into colleges, get their applications filled out. And sometimes we have students whose families can't support them in that. So we need to fill that gap for them.
And so are you planning on staying with this program for many years to come?
We will stay with this program as long as as Penn State is willing to work with us, and certainly as long as the funding lasts.
And so what are you most excited for with the Penn State Challenge coming to your school?
I think I'm most excited for our students. I'm looking forward to adding to some of the success stories that Darren mentioned before. Again, we do have students I know over the last few years that have not gotten the opportunity to attend college, and maybe with a program like this would have had that opportunity. So I will be most excited when I hear about one of those students, I think.
Well, congratulations and good luck. I thank you both, gentlemen, for this week's Super segment. I'm Jasmine Brooks, and I'll send it back to you in the studio.
Jasmine, thank you so much. Well, Tampa Bay Rays manager Joe Maddon has been in the area since last week, working hard to bring Greater Hazleton together, uniting the community as one. Through an ethnic dinner and sports memorabilia auction, complete with baseball stars from yesterday and today, to a Thanksmas meal for the less fortunate. Maddon is doing what he can to make HIP a success. Now HIP stands for Hazleton Integration Project, which was created to provide educational, cultural, and athletic activities at little or no cost to economically disadvantaged children. Maddon hopes to soon open a community center for local children in downtown Hazleton. And on Monday night, Maddon traveled a bit north to catch some hockey action, but baseball wasn't far from his mind. As he signed autographs and met with fans of both the Rays and Pens, all of the proceeds from the meet and greet session will be donated right to HIP and help with the creation of that community center. There were even Joe Maddon bobbleheads up for grabs, as you just saw before. After signing hundreds of autographs, Maddon was also able to drop the puck to get the game underway. Many Wilkes-Barre-Scranton Penguin fans from near or far were excited to have the American League Manager of the Year at the arena.
Joe Maddon is one of my favorite managers of all time.
Why is he one of your favorite managers?
Because he took the Devil Rays to the championship.
I came down to meet Mr. Maddon. I think it's great what he's doing for the community and the Hazleton Integration Project. I'm a big fan of his team and the work he does.
Family is from Hazleton originally and Freeland, and I followed him for many years. The first time I actually met him, though.
It's been exhilarating, actually. You know, you don't know exactly how folks are going to respond to it. In my mind's eye, I thought it was going to be all positive. At the end of the day, I thought it was. We're still getting a lot of support. People are, Bob and I met with some other folks today that want to contribute, and I anticipate that's going to continue. So look forward to the opening of the center in the near future.
Now the Wilkes-Barre-Scranton Penguins, unfortunately, did not win their matchup last night, but the city of Hazleton came out a winner with lots of money raised for the proposed community center. Fred will have much more on that game coming up tonight, live at 5:30. A Christmas present tonight from the Strand Roller Rink. 2 free skate passes to give away to the third caller right now at this live 5 o'clock hour on News 13. Third caller wins. 459-9813 is the number to dial. And this is only for the live newscast, not during a rebroadcast of News 13. Now the Strand Roller Rink is on Blaine Street in McAdoo. Good luck winning the skate passes. All right, coming up live at 5:30, it's official. Residents in the city of Hazleton will be paying more next year in taxes, but how much? City leaders voted on a new money plan and had no choice but to charge residents more to make ends meet. Freddie B is also here and has more from Joe Madden's big event over the weekend. Some familiar faces were there, including Hazleton's own Russ Kanzler. And we'll spend some family time with our friends at Holy Family Academy. Stay with us tonight, and don't forget to check out our new website at ssptv.com.
For the past 9 years, I've been providing Hazleton personal, accurate, and immediate radiologic services. I'm Dr. Steve Reinhouse, board-certified radiologist at Reinhouse Radiology. Recently, I relocated from my former facility to open this new center because I was unwilling to compromise my service to you. Here at Reinhouse Radiology, I strive, along with my talented staff, to provide you with absolute best in diagnostic imaging services. So when results matter, be sure. Request Reinhouse Radiology.
Did you know every day is Earth Day at Harry's U Poulet Auto Parts? Harry's U Poulet pays you top dollar for your used vehicle. All vehicles are environmentally recycled, and then the parts are sold at unbelievable low prices. Call us for more details at 459-9901 or visit us on the web at wegotuse.com.
Meet Al D'Alessio and the friendly D'Alessio family of general vending. They're the good guys who make sure you have great coffee service at work. Plus, a full line of vending machines. Everybody loves the honest, dependable, good guys from General Vending. On the job with the very best vending and coffee service 24 hours a day. Give them a call, 454-4693. 46 years of good guy service. That's General Vending.
For all of your eye care needs, including routine, medical, surgical eye care, glasses or contact lenses, visit Dr. Thomas Gislin at Hazleton Eye Specialists. Ask about the 7-minute, no needle, no stitch, no patch cataract surgery, and LASIK and multi-lex procedures. We do diagnosis and treatment of eye diseases, including glaucoma and dry eye syndrome. Dr. Gislin and his associates, Dr. Alexandria Wozmansky and Dr. Frank A. Bucci Jr., provide the highest level of medical and surgical eye care available, with eye care for all ages. Hazleton Eye Specialists, on the Airport Beltway in the Franklin Corporate Center.
Tunison Radiators, #1 for all of your automotive cooling needs. We also specialize in fuel pumps, gas tanks, straps, and AC compressors. Glass beading is also available. Located inside the radiator shop is Tunison Supply. Here we specialize in all types of fasteners, SAE and metric, grade 5, grade 8, and stainless steel. We also stock drill bits, spray paint, cutting tools, abrasive, and threaded rod. Stop by and check out all of our product lines and services and see how we can help you. Tunison's Radiator and Supply, 593 West Green Street in Hazleton.
May the love, hope, and peace of this holiday season abide with you now and throughout the new year. Happy holidays from Portanova Music. Wishing you a Christmas filled with gifts of wonder and beauty, peace and joy, and hope and love. Happy holidays from Friedman Electric. May you celebrate this beautiful season with love in your home, peace in your world, and joy in your heart. Wishes for a happy holiday season and a healthy new year from the Slusser Law Firm.
I'm Sam Lassant, CEO of Samson Productions and News 13.
And I'm Scott Lynott, publisher of the Standard Speaker.
On behalf of the Lassant family and all of us here at SSP TV Local News 13.
And from the Lynott and Haggerty families, along with the staff of the Standard Speaker, we want to wish all of you a very Merry Christmas.
And a very healthy and prosperous New Year. I want to thank all of you for watching our local programming and supporting our News Alliance.
I would also like to thank all of our faithful readers for your support throughout the year. We are looking forward for the new year to continue to provide you with local news and information.
Thank you.
And have a safe and happy holiday season.
It's official, residents in Hazleton will be digging a bit deeper into their pockets in 2012. In order to balance a budget for the new year, leaders were left with no choice.
From the Samsung Production Studios in the heart of Hazleton, Pennsylvania, it's your News 13.
Hi again, everyone. Thanks for staying with us tonight. I'm Kristen Brzezinski. Well, it came as no surprise to many that taxes would be going up for residents in the city of Hazleton next year. Bad news for those who continue to pinch pennies through the rough economy. But if there's any good news to come out of it, the hike wasn't as high as first proposed. But just how high did city leaders have to go to make ends meet? Andy Minnick was there for the budget vote.
I think raising the property taxes to 14%, I think that's outrageous. We have a lot of people who cannot afford it.
Many residents, just like Antonio Rodriguez, came to see exactly what the Hazleton City Council would do about the 14% tax hike facing property owners. In the end, Council was able to get to a number of a 10% tax increase, 6.5% of which is debt services and unavoidable.
We did an awful lot with the budget. I mean, we went and we took all the fat out of it. You know, usually you put fluff in there and it's numbers that might happen. We took all of that out. We went through every line item, every contract, every agreement we had with other suppliers, and we cut it down to as much as we could because we knew when we got to the bottom there would be an increase in taxes, and we didn't want that.
It was insurance costs that were taken out to burden some of the blow on taxpayers. In all, $106,444 was trimmed from the budget. That's over half of the increase of $200,000. Working with an insurance broker, Council saved $80,000 on workers' compensation insurance and just over $10,000 on police false arrest insurance. Even with these savings, Councilman Jack Bundy voted against the 10% tax increase.
I voted against the budget because of the tax increase and because of, I have some issues with some of the income and expenses that aren't all in the budget, which hopefully we'll try and get corrected.
According to law, all incoming expenses must be in the budget. Council has 45 days to make any changes. One area that is definitely going to be targeted in that span is the cost of health care.
We may be able to come back with some changes in terms of health care. We can get the firemen to contribute a little bit more than the police will contribute. So I think that will work towards the favor of the city. And again, it's they both do a tireless job and they put their lives on the line all the time.
Now, I'm told by city officials other possibilities do exist as far as cutting the health care cost. Those possibilities include switching providers or joining with other municipalities in a pool for a discounted rate. In the newsroom, I'm Andy Minnick for News 13.
Thanks, Andy. Freeland leaders will meet tonight to appoint a new member to Borough Council. One seat was left empty when Councilwoman Beth Ann Wenner passed away after a very courageous battle against cancer. Council had been accepting letters of interest for a few weeks now and also talked with Wenner's loved ones to see if she had any specific wishes for her position. Whoever is given the job will serve the final 2 years of Wenner's term. Tonight's meeting starts at 6:30. There could be dozens of people out of a job come the new year in Luzerne County. Budget crunching could result in laying off about 60 people, but no tax increases as of now. According to the Standard Speaker, the commissioners have introduced a $121.7 million budget that maintains the current tax rate and is $3.5 million less than this year's budget. However, commissioners don't plan to lay off employees when they adopt their last budget on December 29th, and the manager of the new home rule government may have to decide whom to lay off. The next budget will be for the new government under the Home Rule Charter, which eliminates the Board of Commissioners as the governing body. The 11 members of the new council will have until February 15th to amend the budget. Council members could vote to raise taxes to reduce the amount of layoffs. You can read more about the council and the budget outlook for Luzerne County in today's edition of the Standard Speaker. Well, it's hard to find someone who hasn't been affected by the ailing economy these days. For some, not even a Christmas tree is in their budget. But thanks to one local businessman who is selling Christmas trees, no one in Greater Hazleton will be without a tree if he can help it. Dan Basala, owner of Basala Enterprise on Broad Street in West Hazleton, decided to get in the Christmas tree business this year to raise money to buy the West Hazleton Police Department an important life-saving tool. Staying with the spirit of giving back, now Basala has decided to give back to the less fortunate and is offering free Christmas trees to those who cannot afford to buy their own. Basala thinks everyone needs a Christmas tree, and that's why he wants to help. We talked with one of his employees today, Bobby Meso.
You know, we still have a lot of trees left, but it's getting closer to Christmas. There's only 5 days left, and now that we have so many trees still left, we thought what we're going to do is we're going to reach out again to those in need, and if those anybody out there can afford a tree, or if they would like one for their business, they could make arrangements with us, and they can get one absolutely free of charge.
Meso says just stop by or call to make arrangements to pick up a tree if you're in need of one. Trees will be available through Christmas Eve, 9 to 9 daily. There are still lots to pick from. Well, nowadays you can rent just about anything: movies, video games, textbooks, and now Christmas trees. Many families these days are doing just that, although many have never even heard of it. Instead of buying a tree for the holiday season, you can basically borrow one. The going price is about $20 and up per tree, depending on where you live. In places like Southern California, renting trees is quite popular, and families are even welcome to pick the same tree year after year to see how it has grown over the 12 months. Good idea. I guess it's all personal preference, though. I also searched the web to see if there are any tree rental places in our area, and I came up empty-handed, but if you're interested, maybe do a quick search yourself on the web. You might get lucky. All right, important information for parents is coming up on News 13 tonight, plus a stop at Holy Family Academy and the Arthur Street School. And it's time to get mailing if you want that special gift to arrive on time. News 13 stops by the Hazleton Post Office, where the hustle and bustle of the holiday season was in full swing.
When is the best time of the year to buy? It's now, the year-end vehicle eradication.
Yes, it really is the best time of the year to buy. We're going to sell 45 new Mazdas this month, just like this 2012 Mazda 3i Sky Active. It's all new, up to 47 miles per gallon highway with an automatic transmission, and I'm going to guarantee you the best deal.
The year-end eradication at Berger Mazda, exit 145 off ID1 near the Laurel Mall in Hazel Township.
Dr. Joe Bafil has teamed up with Silent Santa for this holiday season. New patients stop by from now until December 21st with a new unwrapped children's toy and receive a new patient exam and myovision scan at no charge. The toys will be donated to Silent Santa of Hazleton and distributed to our families in need. For more information, call Bafil Family Chiropractic today, 570-788-3737, or stop by 482 State Route 93 in Sugarloaf.
When it comes to all of your grocery needs, shop Boyer's Food Markets at 2 locations, 15th Street in Hazleton and South Hancock Street in McAdoo. Here are this week's specials. Every weekend, look in our hot food area for wings, tenders, and other party favorites. Don't forget about our gift cards and our senior citizens discounts. We also have double coupons every day. You can also go to BoyersFood.com for our weekly circular, monthly super specials, and much more. It's all at Boyer's Food Markets in Hazleton and McAdoo.
Check out the newly designed Chrysler 200, or how about the 2-door Jeep Wrangler or 4-door Unlimited. Jeep Patriot is named Best Priced SUV in America. Jeep Grand Cherokee styling is second to none. Jeep Compass named Top 10 fuel-efficient SUV with sophisticated styling. It's Ram commercial truck season. Get what you deserve: power, performance, and a Dodge Ram. How about Dodge Journey? Seat 7 with 4-wheel drive, a winning combination. Dodge Durango, let the towing begin. Best in class, up to 7,400-pound capability. It's all-American Tamaqua. Does your home or business need an energy efficiency makeover? Come to Friedman Electric, Hazleton's lighting showroom, where our friendly and knowledgeable experts will help you with energy audits, LED lamp and can retrofits, dimming systems, and bulb recycling. All 13 of our Friedman Electric locations offer complimentary design service for new homes or remodels. We also carry home decor accessories, outdoor and landscape lighting, and gorgeous decorative lighting for any room in your home or office. For the very best in customer service, call or visit us today.
I'm Sam Lassant, CEO of Samson Productions and News 13.
And I'm Scott Lynott, publisher of the Standard Speaker.
On behalf of the Lassant family and all of us here at SSP TV Local News 13,
and from the Lynott and Haggerty families along with the staff of the Standard Speaker, we want to wish all of you a very Merry Christmas.
And a very healthy and prosperous New Year. I want to thank all of you for watching our local programming and supporting our News Alliance.
I would also like to thank all of our faithful readers for your support throughout the year. We are looking forward for the new year to continue to provide you with local news and information.
Thank you.
And have a safe and happy holiday season.
When your car has seen her last mile, you want to make sure her old parts and fluids go here and not here. At Harry's U-Pull-It, we dispose of your old car parts the right way, recycling every piece possible. From parts to fluids, when you bring your old car to Harry's, you'll know that our state-of-the-art system is keeping your footprint as green as possible. Harry's U-Pull-It.
If you're one of those people who waits till the last minute to order or send packages in the mail, you're not alone. In fact, Monday was the busiest mailing day of the holiday season. Our Jasmine Brooks paid a visit to the local post office to see if things were any calmer today.
Long lines, heavy packages, and a lot of patience are the perfect ingredients for the holiday season at the post office. Packages coming in by the truckload have workers hustling to get them sorted and delivered before day's end. As of Tuesday afternoon, the post office sorted over 2,000 packages. But the busiest mailing day of the holidays was Monday. The Hazleton Post Office handled 3,300 packages. News 13 stopped by Tuesday afternoon and met up with one worker who knew just how to prepare for her hectic shift.
Well, you get a good night's sleep and you just try to stay ahead of the game. And everything that comes in, you just start sorting it. So always keep the floor clean.
And keeping a clean floor can't be easy considering the amount of drop shipments from UPS and FedEx.
And they leave it here, and then we scan it all that it was delivered or that it arrived here, and we sort it to all the carriers. And when they come back today, they're going to go out again and deliver more parcels because everybody's waiting for their Christmas presents.
Presents that only have a few more days to find their way to homes before Christmas. And with some getting nervous they won't make the deadline, the post office receives a number of callers wanting to track their packages. The tracking number is required to find out where your package may be and how long until it reaches you. Francine knows firsthand of the hard work it takes behind the scenes, so is she a last-minute shopper?
No, because I know what we go through with the parcels, so I try to get all mine done ahead of time.
If you still have an order to place and need it by Christmas, Express Mail is the only way to guarantee that special gift arrives on time. And yes, postal workers will be working Christmas Day. Jasmine Brooks, News 13.
Thanks, Jasmine. We told you live at 5 that there is the possibility for a white Christmas as a storm could bring some significant snow to the area. But for now, we need to contend with some flurries, flying, and rainy days. Tonight, we see a chance of freezing rain with the temp dipping below freezing at 31 degrees. Your sun rises on your Wednesday at 7:25. Sun sets Wednesday afternoon at 4:39. Your averages and records on your screen right now. As we move on to the next 4 days, here is how it goes. Wednesday, we see some rain mostly after the noon hour with a high up to 46 degrees. Wednesday night, we see rain continuing and the temp will dip to 35. Now Thursday, we're going to get up to 46 degrees and the sun should be shining during the day, but then in the evening, look for a chance of rain and snow, cloudy skies with a low down to 32. Friday, that chance of rain with snow showers mixing in sticks around, cloudy skies also with a high near 40. Friday night, again, a chance of snow, mostly cloudy, low down to 26. And for your Saturday, Christmas Eve, look for snow in the forecast. Right now, still tracking that storm, so we're not sure how much or what exactly we're going to see from that storm, but it will be mostly cloudy with 37 as your high and 25 our low on Christmas Eve night, with snow likely to continue. Forecast tonight live at 5:30. Brought to you by the Lazy Dog Salon, Dog and Cat Grooming, North Broad Street in West Hazleton. Call 459-0310. Now, if you call today, I think they might be able to squeeze your furry friend in before the Christmas holiday so they can look all groomed and pretty to visit with family and friends, and also to meet with jolly old St. Nick. Alrighty, well, according to a new study, fewer children got the itchy rash we know as the chicken pox after the U.S. started routinely vaccinating older children back in 1995. It's true that babies under 1 year old are too young to get the chicken pox vaccine, but researchers said that they are now largely protected against chicken pox if their older siblings and daycare peers have been vaccinated. It's due to something called herd immunity. The idea that if enough people are immune to a disease, it won't be able to spread. Today, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recommends that all kids between 12 months and 12 years of age and older, kids and adults who haven't yet been vaccinated or had chickenpox, should get 2 doses of the vaccine. Many states require that kids be immunized before starting school. All in all, the number of new infections in the youngest age group dropped almost 90%, so make sure you get that shot. News 13 will be right back to show off some talented second graders who filled the air with holiday spirit today. But first, we check in with Freddie B, who checked in with some familiar faces over the weekend here to support their good friend and Hazleton native American League Manager of the Year, Joe Madden.
Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on Channel 13, you will have 13 minutes to call in and win a free pay-per-view movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Tonight's winner, Laura Markle of Hazel Township. Laura, if you're watching, give us a call right now at 570-459-9813 to win your free movie.
Happy Hanukkah from all of us at Channel 13.
Take advantage of free prescription delivery and discounts for senior citizens at Yoakum's Pharmacy, 1749 East Broad Street in Hazleton. Choose convenience and save at the same time. Call Yoakum's Pharmacy today, 570-454-1135.
Buy right the first time at Independence Toyota. With every pre-owned vehicle purchase, receive a 1-year or 12,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. With over 80 in stock, starting at just $4,999. And remember, if you don't see this license plate frame on the back of your vehicle, then you probably paid too much. Located on the Airport Beltway across from Walmart.
SSP TV Sports on News 13 with Fred Barletta Jr.
Well, when you have an event as big as what took place this last weekend with the HIP and the Thanksmas and all the other stuff that was choreographed by Joe Madden and his family and all the good people involved, you need more than 1 or 2 days to talk about it. We've certainly been doing that. And tonight, we want to focus in on another Hazleton guy who certainly is emulating what Joe Madden is all about, and that is you don't forget where you came from. And even though Joe Madden is the epitome of that, learning very quickly is one of his players, Russ Kanzler. He spent the weekend full blast behind everything. No matter where you went, there was Russ Kanzler. We had to talk to him about it, and Russ telling us a little bit his feelings and why he had no problem rolling up the sleeves and getting involved.
He's doing a great job. I mean, the night's just begun, and we have an awesome turnout so far. And I think that this is such a great thing for our area to take a step in the right direction for the future of our community.
Yeah, Kanzler, another one of those guys that always is very quick to point out Hazleton is home very proudly, and he showed it.
This will always be home for me. I was born here. I was raised here. I learned everything I know here. So, if I can help out in any way to help build the future of our community, to bring our community together, I'm definitely all in. And obviously to be here and be able to rub shoulders with guys like Joe, with Yogi Berra and Don Zimmer as well, it's just an incredible honor.
And, of course, Kim Jones, who was on hand. She's with the Yes Network and WFAN. Yankee fans know her well. I don't know if Giant fans want to admit they know anybody this week, but she was in town, and she knows it's very important to get behind things like this, and that's why she was here.
I say yes every time I can, especially when I think something is as great a cause as this one. And whenever I can work it in, I try to. I could probably do a lot more, so I would be willing to do that as well, because I do think it's important that you show up and you support events, whether it's a fundraiser for cheerleaders that I went to a couple weeks ago, or something like this that's really important in a big community. I think we owe it to kind of give back and show up and do what we can.
Just the bottom line, so successful and did a great job in accomplishing its goals. I think we got to do it again next year and make this an annual thing. Now, one of the things the Lady Cougars have been making annual thing so far this season is coming up short in basketball games. Well, last night they laid the biggest egg of the season so far. They were absolutely flat as a pancake last night, and they got rolled out in State College. The Little Lady Lions, 66, Hazleton area 25, and this is uncharted waters. I'm going back. Where do you find a girls' basketball team around here? It started the season 0-5. It's been quite some time. Keep doing the research on that now. It was the same story, except the home team was on the winning end of it. Marion, Monoy area last night. I was down watching that one in hometown. This Marion Phillies team is very young, and they're very good. And Monoy was outclassed last night. Now tonight, we'll do the boys' version of it, except it'll be over in Monoy City, the Golden Bears and the Colts. Meanwhile, swimming and diving going on right now down at the Auditorium, Hazleton Area High School. Delaware Valley, who seems to be on fire in everything so far this winter. Wrestling, boys basketball. We'll see how their swimmers make out today. Former Cougar Ethan Eichhorst chipped in with 8.7 rebounds. His Misericordia team rolls over Marywood. Meanwhile, Ball State on the short end of things. They'll try to regroup. They're back in action Friday when they travel to Moorhead State. And the Bloomsburg girls over Chestnut Hill. Alyssa Flanagan had a couple of assists, a couple of rebounds, and helped Bloomsburg to that win. Last night they were skating at the arena up in Wilkes-Barre, the Admirals and the Wilkes-Barre-Scranton Penguins. And we're hoping Joe Madden on hand to drop the puck would give them a little bit of a good luck charm. But it wasn't that way. In baseball terms, not a lot of scoring going on, and that would prove to depend. You're watching some of the highlights right here, and you can see that they just had a tough time of it on all phases of the game. Offensively, they seemed to be very slow moving the puck last night. Defense really wasn't too bad, but hey, if you're only going to score one goal, the defense has got to pitch a shutout. That didn't happen last night, and the Pens end up on the short side of things. Albany 2, the Wilkes-Barre-Scranton Penguins 1. Your final from the arena up in Wilkes-Barre last night. Now again, we're welcoming a new sponsor. It's Stripes and Strikes. They're the newest sporting good retailer in the greater Hazleton area. And they've got it all, from baseball, softball, football, and basketball, including Cougar paraphernalia, all kind of Cougar clothing and memorabilia. Get down. Stripes and Stripes. Where is it? Well, conveniently located right across from the Genetti's Best Western on 309. They're at 1348 North Church Street. Custom screen printing and embroidering. It's their specialty. Stripes and Strikes. Check them out. The newest sponsor of sports right here on SSP TV. And out with the new, in with the old. Something like that, isn't it? I don't know. We're getting close to New Year's. It's the most popular wing night in town up at Bottlenecks. All you can eat of award-winning jumbo wings, $9.95. Good place. Check it out. Bottlenecks on board with sports as well.
On behalf of everyone here at Santa Springs, we would like to wish you and your family a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Feisner Ford in Freeland has the best deals. New at Feisner Ford, the Hunter High Capacity Open and Closed Front Alignment Rack and the Road Force Tire Balancer. You'll only get them here. We can align rollbacks, ambulances, vans, and construction vehicles. And we also offer free alignment checks with any vehicle service appointment. Weissner Ford is where you'll find the best deals on new and used vehicles. The best deals. Here's to good friends, good times, good health, good cheer, and happy holidays throughout the year. Happy holidays from your friends at JC Small Engine. May you celebrate this beautiful season with love in your home, peace in your world, and joy in your heart. Wishes for a happy holiday season and healthy new year from Dr. R.J. Makuta. May the love, hope, and peace of this holiday season abide with you now and throughout the new year. Happy holidays from Hazleton Standard Fuel.
We're still coming to Jimmy's.
We are too!
Local students collected items to make care packages for soldiers overseas to enjoy during the holiday season. Our Jasmine Brooks talked to 3rd and 8th graders from Holy Family Academy who thought of the men and women who won't make it home this Christmas.
Students here at Holy Family Academy thought of the troops this season by collecting all different kinds of items to send over. So I'm here with 2 grade 3rd graders, Sarah and Aaron. So Sarah, tell me how this idea came about.
Well, it started off with my uncle's one friend, and he was in the troops, and he has a lot of friends that might not be coming home for Christmas.
That's awesome. So Aaron, tell me some of the stuff that your class collected.
Well, we collected beef jerky, tissues, baby wipes, and that. We also made cards and ornaments for them.
That's great. That's great, guys. Okay, even 8th grade students participated. We have Deanna and Molly. So Molly, tell me about the cards you made. How many did you make?
We made over 300 of them for all the veterans.
And so, Deanna, tell me a little bit about what else your class collected.
We collected trail mix and granola bars for the troops because we heard that they didn't get those in their care packages.
So why do you guys think that it's important to remember the troops, especially over the Christmas season?
Because some of them might not be able to come home for Christmas and see their family, so we think it'd be a nice opportunity for them to get Christmas cards.
And was it fun for you guys?
Yes, it was very fun.
Well, I'm really proud of you guys, so great job. So for this week's Family Time, I'm Jasmine Brooks, and now I'll send it back to you in the studio.
Jasmine, thank you so much. What a nice story. Well, the weather outside may be frightful, but the voices of the 2nd graders at Arthur Street Elementary are so delightful.
It's a holiday of music. It's a holiday of song. It's a holiday.
Today, the 2nd grade kids performed some holiday songs for their moms and dads and loved ones. This wonderful program was put together by music teacher Mrs. Marian Kavaskitz in the school's auditorium. All of the kids were very excited to sing for their loved ones, and we offered you all a sneak peek of today's show a few weeks ago in News 13's District Newsmaker segment. This was a great way to get everyone in the holiday spirit, and I'd like to say to the kids that they did a fantastic job singing and performing today, and a little personal hello to my little nephew, Jaden Klein. Good job, little man. All right, that does it for us tonight. Thank you so much for making us a part of your day. If you'd like to catch this newscast again, you can tune in for a rebroadcast throughout tonight and into your morning. And don't forget, we're always on at ssptv.com. Check out all the new happenings on our website. On behalf of all of us here at News 13, good night, be safe, we'll see you tomorrow.